Welcome back to Stooge Stream for another episode. I am your host, the Stooge. This is another toy pickups. All of us as toy collectors have one particular toy that we've always wanted to get. In this episode, you get to see mine, but we're going to save that until the end. Let's go first some little things that I picked up along the way. Simpsons Plushie. He's pretty big. He's $1. It's Homer at the beach. From St. Vincent's. Had to take him. He's an official. He's got his tag and stuff. At another St. Vincent's, we found Bart in a Cootie Man shirt. Let's pull the camera up a little bit. So he's in good condition. He's 1990. He's much later. He's got his tag still as well. And very nice. Very happy with that. We'll get them out of the way because they're big, take up space. I like vehicles for 3 3/4 inch figures like Ninja Turtles, G.I. Joes. Well, them specifically because I found this at St. Vincent's. Nice Turtles piece. Oh, these are $1. The Bart was $3. Homer was $1. This was $3. You can see the tag is still on it. So happy with that. I love vehicles. They just don't make enough anymore. They used to make a lot of them. Speaking of, it's missing a turret, but this is another G.I. Joe vehicle. It was $2. Had to get him. I know it's a G.I. Joe vehicle because I used to have this as a kid. I believe this was a Ninja Force vehicle. Had that. Had a green water cannon that came out of the top part here where it's missing. Should be able to get a replacement for that. And eventually that'll be complete. Got a couple of little figures as well. I dug these out of a bin. They were $1 each. So little Leonardo. And he does have a gimmick. Whee! I grabbed 2 more of these. Now, I think this is a Unicron, maybe? I'm not sure. I've got another one that doesn't have swords in his hands. It's exactly the same figure, no swords with open hands. So, for $1, I picked him up. Go with my Transformers collection, which is going to be a theme going forward because all we've got left is some Transformers. In the same bin, $1 bin, Bumblebee animated. I'll take animated figures, but Bayformers can just die in a fire. Now his head does go back and forth, which is actually pretty cool for his arms move. That's pretty cool. I didn't know his head did that. All right, cool. So you can actually pose him a little bit. Okay, now, here is the deal. The deal. I paid $45. Oh, actually, before I get to that, also, another Simpsons Cluedo for $4. It's complete. It's actually much better condition than mine. So I am swapping that over. This is not a cheap board game either. I don't know why, but these go for quite a bit. They can go for up to $50-$60 over here, which is insane. Insane, I tells you. Alright, so here's the deal. The deal of the century. The deal that made me so happy. Like just insanely happy. I've got to fix this while I'm talking to you. So, as I said earlier, there's figures that as collectors, we all want. There we go. That's working. And I'm always on the lookout for G1 Transformers because I had a lot as a kid. I loved them. I don't know where they went. They just disappeared. But I managed to pull a bunch out before they went. I've still got my Pretender Bumblebee. I've still got my Power Master Optimus Prime. I've still got my Grimlock. I've still got my Cup. My Target Master Quake. I've got a bunch of figures still. My Soundwave. I managed to save a few, but a bunch of them disappeared. This was one. Now, this isn't the one I'm talking about that I wanted in particular. But I got Inferno back. Comes with hands. But the actual hand slots are busted, unfortunately. But because I'm just going to display him, I will probably be able to manage to get them to just balance in there. There we go. We have Inferno. He does transform. All the pieces are there. This is the most important thing with the G1 Inferno. All 3 rungs of the ladder. So I'm really, really happy with that. I'm not even sure if that's the right hands. That's just the ones that came with it. This was a lot I won off eBay and had to go pick up. So in total, that figure and another figure I bought were $45, and I was snap happy to pay that. So that's in Australian dollars as well. So if you're in the US, make sure you take 40% off. If you're in the UK, it's about half of that. If you're in Canada, it's about the same. Either way, this is an amazing deal. So this was a figure that I never had. I always wanted. I just wanted this so bad, and I never ever got it. Well, now I own one. It's missing hands, and it's missing one other piece, which you'll see in a minute. But there is G1 Optimus Prime. There is G1 Optimus Prime's trailer. And the only piece that's missing is Roller. Unfortunately, there is no Roller. He's missing his hand. Prime's missing his hands, and the trailer's missing Roller. But everything else is there. The little arms on this dude, that little thing. It's all there. I have a G1 Prime. I've already got a Power Master Prime. As I said, that's the one I had when I was a kid, but I never had a G1, and now I do. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. He's going straight on display. Now, as you can see, it's dusty as. It needs a good clean. I wanted to show you. I literally just picked this up. I wanted to show you it straight away. I have the one toy I've always wanted. I'm so happy. What's the one toy you've always wanted? And how close have you ever gotten to get? I've gotten close to getting this guy before, but the price was ridiculous. But $45 for both of these guys with his trailer, that's insanely cheap. Let me know in the comments below what your coveted toy is. I would love to know. Until next time, I've been your host, the Stooge. Thank you so much for watching. I have Optimus Prime G1.